she gon' strip it down for a thong, yeah. Run around till she got the buzz, yeah. 5 shots in, she in love now. Pull up, shut the club down.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Kalisha, and I'm back with another video today. I'm probably gonna get dragged in the comments, which is fine, but I want to get straight on into this video. We're gonna talk about other stuff later. But yeah, before the video start, like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Y'all been sleeping on me. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm watching you. I see you. Like, comment, and subscribe. But anyway, so I took notes for this video. So today, if y'all can't see by the title, I'm gonna be dragging your zodiac sign. So get mad, get angry. So of course we're gonna go in order, and Aries is the first sign, March 20th to April 19th. This is a fire sign, and I actually really like Aries. Aries people, whatever. Okay, so to start off with Aries, like I said, I really like y'all. Y'all a fellow fire sign. If y'all don't know, I'm a Sagittarius, by the way. But Aries, y'all are very arrogant, number one, impulsive, and reactive. Oh, Aries, my brother is an Aries, matter of fact. His birthday March 27th. Y'all would react to the smallest thing, like without even thinking, and just blow it out of proportion without thinking, and then be like, well, whatever. Like, after y'all done blowing it out of proportion, y'all still think that y'all right. Like, it's like an arrogance thing to like, oh, I'm so always right. Me. And very inconsiderate. Aries don't really care about, you know, other people's time. It's like, if it's good for me, then I mean, do I really care about if it's, you know, if it's messing you up? Like, it's good for me, so whatever, let's do it. And I don't mean to drag you, brother Scotty, but that's how you are a lot. It's like, whatever, stop your plans. I don't care if you're gonna be late to work, bring me over here. And that's just how Aries are. They very reactive, because my brother, it could be something so small, he gonna react and blow it up and then still think he right after the fact. But I'm not just talking about my brother. I know a lot of Aries like that, and that's my least favorite things about them. But they have so many good traits to where I kind of like block that out. But at the same time, me and my brother fight a lot because of stuff like that. And y'all, my least favorite thing about y'all is just how inconsiderate, because I'm not inconsiderate. At least I don't think so. But y'all just too inconsiderate for me. And y'all blow things out of proportion. So tone it down and we're good. Taurus, your little earth sign, you next. I don't really like Tauruses. I don't really get along with Tauruses. This is an earth sign from April 20th, 420. Matter of fact, that's my friend's birthday. So she a Taurus. Wow. To May 20th. Tauruses, every single Taurus that I met had an attitude problem. And y'all have just, it's like stuck in y'all ways. Y'all don't really care to change. It's like everything is either how I say it or it's whatever. I don't care what you can say. You could say, oh, you know this, but if I say it's this, if I'm a Taurus and I say it's this, that's just how it is, and I don't care what you think, because I know I'm right. With Taurus, is also everything is either black or white, hot or cold, either your friends or your enemy, either y'all together, or it's no black and white. It's no, oh, we taking a break in a relationship. It's either we together or I'm messing with somebody else. And it's crazy that they like that, because Taurus is actually, it's like hard for them to move on in relationships. Like, they get real stuck in relationships to where they don't want to move on and start over. But it's still like hot and cold, because it's like once they're ready to move on, it's like, with Tauruses, it's just a lot of, I know I'm right. I don't care what you say. If I hear this, I'm going to spread it. I'm going to tell you what I heard. And if you tell me it's wrong, I don't care what you say, because I know I'm right, because I'm the one that said it. So that's why I don't really like Tauruses that much. And y'all have real bad attitudes. And your attitude is a lot of, I'm set in my ways. I don't care how you think. If you say that I did this wrong, I mean, I don't think I did it wrong. So I'm set in my ways. I don't care what you think. I'm right. And that's why I have a lot of issues with Tauruses. I don't really like Tauruses, y'all. Every single Taurus I've been around, me and my friend done clashed before. It's just a lot of the nasty attitude. And no shade to you, because you're my dog. This next sign, May 21st to June 20th. Listen clear, I don't like you. Period. This air sign holds the most toxic people. They're kind of like psychopaths. If you didn't already guess, I'm talking about Geminis, because Geminis are manipulative. It's you never could tell how they gonna act, because they're a different person every time you see them. It's like they have, oh my goodness, I'm sorry y'all, they're down. Smoke alarm is going out of batteries, and deal with it. I'm sorry. But Geminis, they have so many different personalities. It's like they're gonna be one person one time you see them, and then one person the next. They call the Gemini the twins, because it's like they're one person and another. No, you're not twins. You're quadruplets. Not even quadruplets. They have so many faces and sides. It's crazy. They blow up so fast. They're manipulative, and they so good at manipulating. It's like a snake. I'm telling you, it's like they so good at manipulating. They'll make you think that you crazy, because they play mind games. I'm sorry, mama. Mom is a Gemini. My godchild is a Gemini. Great grandmother is Gemini. My little cousin is Gemini. And I'm sorry. I love y'all, but y'all are crazy. And that's the same thing with a lot of Geminis. Y'all are crazy. And the manipulation part is, I'm going to play mind games on you, and I'm going to start drama and then make you feel that you wrong. And they good at it. Like, they're going to have you thinking like, wait, did I start this mess? Am I wrong? Yeah. Terrible people. I'm sorry. If you're a Gemini, I'm sorry. Y'all have a lot of good traits, and actually my sign is like, so say, compatible with Geminis, and I don't really get how. I mean, I don't really care for Geminis, but at the same time, Geminis are good people because they're kind of caring, but this is not to talk about the good. This is to talk about the bad, and y'all are crazy. Last thing I'm going to say about Geminis is the mood swings. I could say way more, but I don't want to be sitting here forever talking. The mood swings is one way, and then 2 seconds later, it's another way. And I just personally can't deal with that. Growing up, I thought it was just my mama. Me and my mama used to clash a lot. But now that I'm older, me and my mama like this. We still, I mean, who don't fuss with their parents? But like, me and my mama still like this. Like, but they just moody. It's like every single Gemini that I know is moody. Like, it's crazy. Like, calm. Like, it's not that serious. Calm down. Like, mama, and this is just from a Gemini parent, my mama. My mama could go in her room in a good mood. Yeah, I just got off for work, go in her room for a little bit, change her clothes, and when she come out in the changed clothes, she a different person. She going off, going crazy, fussing at us about nothing. And that's what a lot of Geminis. My little cousin, he young, and he do the same thing. My grandmother, oh, my great-grandmother, oh, sometimes I be wanting that woman for real. Moody. It's like 1 second she wanna fuss and oh this and all that. Everything is fussing, and then the next minute, oh my baby, you're about to leave. Come give me a kiss. Like, girl, you crazy? Would you just going off on me? I just can't deal with Geminis. Sorry to go off on a tangent. I don't really like Geminis. At the same time, I kind of do like Geminis, because everybody that I'm saying I don't like these things about, I'm real close with. I love my little cousin so much. I mean, I love my mama. Like I said, I'm close to my mama. My great grandmother is mean, y'all. Not everybody can get along with her, and I get along with her so good, and it's crazy. Even though I don't really like y'all sign. I guess y'all some good people. Moving on. This water sign from June 21st to July 22nd. Cancer is one of my least favorite signs, and to say I used to really like Cancers. I thought I liked the Cancers, but looking more deep into it, I don't really like Cancers. I don't really necessarily get along with them too much. I only know a few Cancers, and Cancers are manipulators, like, and people look at Cancers, and what make them such good manipulators, it's kind of almost in a sense like Geminis. You kind of realize they're manipulators. They don't really care. Like, they just good at it, and they don't care if you see that they're manipulators, because they still gonna do it. Cancers, they make it seem like they're not manipulating you at all. It's like they tug at your emotional area, and I notice it good because I'm not really an emotional person. And Cancers, it's like they'll play a part to where, oh, pity me, I'm so sad, you know, you wrong, you did me this. And it's like they'll tug at your emotions to make you feel like, damn, I really did this person wrong, you know, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do this to you. And whole time they playing you, whole time they the one in the wrong. They kind of sneaky, you know, real emotional, kind of impulsive. My least favorite thing about Cancers is how sneaky they are, because breaking this down about Cancers and how sneaky they are, they get hurt fast. It's like you can hurt a Cancer feelings like real fast. But instead of acting on being hurt, kind of like an Aries or kind of like my sign, you know, instead of acting on being hurt, they'll be quiet about it and will just be like, you know, act like it didn't affect them. And then you'll come, and it could be 2 weeks later, the Cancer in your life, 2 weeks, I'm sorry, not 2 weeks, 2 years later, and the Cancer in your life will get you back. Like, they'll snake you and get you back, and then they'll still feel justified because it's still in their mind. They're not gonna forget nothing. It's still in their mind what you did to them 2 whole years ago that everybody forgot about except them. They always on the prowl, and they go get you back. So watch your back with a Cancer, because if you hurt them, they're gonna act like, oh, that didn't really affect me. And guess what? 3 years down the line, they go get you back. So don't cheat on a Cancer, because they go forgive you, get back with you, and then 10 years later, when y'all happy, married with children, they gonna be cheating on you. Be like, I don't care. You remember when you cheated on me when we first got together? Cancers are crazy and manipulative. Maybe y'all like them, but I don't. The emotional side, don't fool me. You being pity me, saying how sweet you are, you're not sweet. I see you. You're trash. Moving right along. This fire sign from July 23rd to August 22nd have to be my least favorite sign, just about. And I'm not going to keep on saying what's my favorite and what's my least favorite signs, because I want to also do a video ranking my signs. But spoiler alert, this might not be the very least, but this at the bottom of the list. This fire sign, this Leo, is the epitome of trash to me. I don't really care for Leos. I actually have a lot of Leos in my family. Sagittarius are associated compatible with Leos. I don't get how. And honestly, a lot of people that I've been involved with have been Leos, and I don't get why. I think I attract Leos, and I can't stand them. I feel like Leos have attitude problems. They overall basically disgusting people, and they put on this facade that they so hard, and they're really not. They really are looking for validation and for you to be like, oh, this is so good about you. They want to feel like they the king, because you know they call themselves the king of the jungle. They want to feel like they're the king, and they want everybody to, you know, pour love into them, and just about for no reason. Anything, if a Leo tie their shoe, they gonna want you to be like, oh, you're so great for tying your shoe. And that's gonna boost their ego for the rest of the day. That's gonna make them think that they're the best person in the room because they tied their shoe, and people gave them praise for it, because you have to give them praise or they're gonna become the biggest baby. Leos really, they just want to be the best person around you. Like, they want to be the best dressed, the best looking, the most entertaining. If a Leo is in a room and you giving somebody else the least amount of attention, they gonna do something crazy to drive the attention back to them. It's like, you can't have a little bit of star power, because guess what? Get your little 2 minutes. I don't care if this is your birthday. This is a Leo talking. I don't care if it's your birthday. I don't care if it's your wedding. I don't care if it's your graduation. It's gonna be about me. So get your little 2 minutes in, let people tell you congratulations, and then I'm about to steal this show because I need all the attention in the room. This party has to be about me. And I just, materialistic, flashy, think that they have so much, think that they so much. And it's just a lot of negativity with Leos. They need, they claim that they're loyal, but I don't really know too many loyal Leos. I don't know. I guess they're passionate about, you know, family and stuff, but Leos are kind of like trash to me. And I'm sorry if you're a Leo, because Leo is a common sign. And like I said, I have a lot of Leo family, uncle, grandpa. So many people in my life are Leos. And honestly, I'm close to Leos. I don't know why I get along with them when I can't stand them. It's just like Gemini. I don't know. I think I like drama. I like trouble. I don't know. On to the next one, but sorry, Leo. We would probably get along, but I still don't like your sign. This earth sign from August 23rd to September 22nd is, I don't know what words to put on y'all. It's like, what I do want to tell y'all is shut up. Virgos, why you talking? Like, we could be in heaven. Everything is perfect. Streets of gold. Singing all day. It's beautiful. And the Virgo is going to be in heaven. Damn, why the hell y'all sing so much? Oh, you can't even sing that good. They could have the voice of Jesus. Damn, you can't even sing that good. Like, shut up. Look at your flaws. You don't see them, huh? But you want to talk about everything. I'm telling you, streets of gold, streets of solid gold. It could be beautiful. White. It's too much white in here. Oh, I'm tired of looking at these gold streets every day. Like, shut up. That's the main thing I want to tell a Virgo is shut up. You don't have to complain about everything. Life is not that bad. Like, and then it's never complaining about you. You always complain about other people. Like, we don't care about your opinion. Shut up. Virgos really set in their ways. So since they so opinionated and complain about everything, is they also assigned to as my way or the highway. It's like they think their way is perfect. It's like they want everything to be perfect, but their way is the perfect way. Like, even if it's not right, their way is the perfect way. And they don't care what you say is right, or they complaining, they going off, they talking about you like a dog, reading you to filth. And it's like, shut up. Like, they don't stop. It's like, if you don't do it right, if you don't do it to their standards and how they want you to do it, it's a problem. It's the worst thing in the world. It's the biggest problem in the world, and you need to go. You need to get away from them. And they're pretty toxic people. And I'm sorry, my grandmother is a Virgo, and a lot of the traits, like me and my grandmother, y'all love my grandmother, but a lot of these traits, y'all, is like why me and her could. Pauline, what's good? What's good, Pauline? But Virgos, I'm sorry if y'all get offended by this, but just shut up. Like, think before you talk. Because I know that before you go somewhere, you don't even realize it in your head that you complaining about something. Stop complaining like we don't care. We know. That's why we don't want to take y'all nowhere. I know a lot of y'all notice it. We don't want to take y'all nowhere because y'all go find something to talk about. And y'all go pick it apart. And it's not even that bad. Virgos. That's why we don't take y'all nowhere. Shut up. Moving right along. Oh, I'm sorry. One more thing about Virgos is they jump to conclusions. And I feel like I do that a lot too. I don't know if it's because I'm a Sagittarius or it's just because of me. But I know Virgos jump to conclusions like real fast. It's like you could say one thing and they go automatically assume 1,000 different things. And I mean, I can't really get into that too fast because I do the same thing. But I guess I don't really like it when other people do it. And I mean, that's a negative trait that y'all have too. So I'm not really going to go too hard on that part about y'all. It's aggravating. It's annoying. Try to stop doing it, but yeah. So on to the next sign. This air sign from September 23rd to October 22nd are just about the most two-faced people you can meet. They'll make you think that they this person when they with you, and then a completely different person around other people. If y'all don't know yet, I'm talking about Libras. Libras to me don't really have their own personality. Libras change up with the wind. Like, oh, that smoke alarm. Libras will get around me and will kind of like mimic the way I act. And like, that'll be like, I'll be like, dang, we so much alike. Like, oh my goodness, you're so cool. You're such a cool person. I really like you. And then they get around another person, and then you get around them, and then they a mirror image of that person. And it's like, I mean, do you have your own personality? Because, I mean, you're 10 different people every time I see you. Unlike a Gemini, Geminis really can't control that they're different people. Geminis are kind of like dominant. They don't really try to be, they more so try to stand out. They don't try to be like everybody else. Libras are more so like everybody else, and that make them big manipulators also, because they could change up so much. Libras, the people that's like managers at a job. They good at kissing, but they good at like, when they're not around that manager, I can't stand them. You know, like, I'm a coworker and you by me, and I'm like, I can't stand this manager. They get on my nerves, and they like, yeah, they get on my nerves, whatever. We talking, clowning about the manager. Then as soon as they get to work, they all love the manager. But oh my goodness, I love you so much. You know, that's the people that get the promotions, the butt kisses, and they're real manipulative in that way, because they'll manipulate you into thinking that you their best friend to get ahead, and you wouldn't even know that they manipulating you, and you wouldn't even know that they a completely different person while they around somebody else. Because they good at changing their personalities with the wind, with everybody. They real persuasive, charming, some charming people. That's kind of like the men that'll come up to you and you'll think he's so sweet, and he'll be so sweet. He'll be great, 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 until he get what he want, and then he a completely different person, and he is the epitome of trash. Watch out for Libras, because that they sneak around and they'll pretend like, I love you so much, we go get married. And y'all, I'm just saying this, I've never been hurt by Libra. I never really talked to a Libra. Like I said, I don't know why I attract Leos for some reason. I dealt with a lot of Leos before, and they were all trash. But Libras have a serious thing to where they like real charming, and they'll get you lured in and like really make you fall in love with them, and then after they get what they want, leave your heart crumbling down. Like, okay, I'm done with you. On to my next victim. Like, they don't really care. Also known as yes men, and yes men are some of the most dangerous people. You could go rob a bank, and if you have a yes man around you, they could be like, oh, this is a good idea, you're not gonna get in trouble. You could be successful, and you'd be like, oh, I want to quit my job, and a yes man, and knowing that you need your job or whatever, a yes man is gonna be behind you. Oh yeah, quit, you don't need that job, and then you stuck, don't have no money, and broke now. And I mean, they still gonna be cheering you on, just to be your friend, just to be around you. And they all together, I'm sorry Libras, I'm not saying all of y'all, but I mean, it's just in y'all traits. If y'all don't believe in astrology, then whatever, then why you watching this? I mean, but a lot of Libras are two-faced and fake, and watch out for them. I'm not saying all Libras, y'all, because not all Libras are like this, but it's a lot of them. You gotta watch out for them, because they with the wind, very manipulative. Watch out for that Libra in your life, especially that Libra man or woman. This water sign from October 23rd to November 24th, not 24th, oh thank God, not till November 24th, I'm sorry, because my birthday is November 24th. What I mean is, this water sign from October 23rd to November 21st, they always trying to find the bad in every situation. Like, it could be everything is good, and they'll look deeper into it. They're real self-destructive, because they look deep into every situation and find the worst in it. And to say I'm not a Scorpio, I mean, I'm 3 days away from becoming a Scorpio. I do that a lot. I don't think Scorpio is in my birth chart at all, but I kind of do that a lot. But I mean, with Scorpios, it's real bad, because like, they'll rain on their own parade. They'll start like, they'll look into everything as if I don't know how to explain it. It's like they're always paranoid. They're always trying to look deep into something, even if it's nothing. Like, if I give a Scorpio $5, they're gonna be like, oh no, take it back. You gave me this $5 because you gonna want $20 from me next week. Take it back. And it's like, no, you need $5. I'm giving you the $5. And they gonna try to look into it and think that I'm trying to mess over them and go destruct themselves and just go without what they need, because they think that I'm a snake over them a little while later. And it's like, no, I'm just trying to help you out. Like, calm down, chill out. Scorpios always want to be in control. The sexual sign. Lord, Scorpio men are trash, but Lord, let me leave that down. They always want to be in control. They like dominating. They want to be in control of everything around them, and it gets to a point to where it's toxic, because we could be sitting down watching TV and they'll be like, okay, I'm in charge of the remote. Like, okay, nobody care. We all watching the same thing. Like, what's your point? Okay, well, I'm in charge of the volume. Like, who? Nobody care. Like, take it down a notch. You don't need to be in control of everything. You're really not the boss. You think that you need to be, but I mean, take it down a few notches, because it's aggravating, and that make a lot of people not want to be around you. Scorpios are the worst enemy a lot of the times, and that's why I say, to say I don't like Scorpios, I'm kind of like that. My little sisters are, well, I have a lot of family members that are Scorpios, matter of fact, and they are real self-destructive. And it's like, you try to be like, man, chill out, it's not that big of a deal, but they'll take it to the next level, always thinking more into stuff and really just knocking themselves down, not realizing it. Even though Scorpios think that they so much, like they just, Scorpios also want to be the center of attention because they want to be the leader. But at the same time, it's like they still like beat themselves up a lot, and they kind of toxic people to be around. It's like, you know, they always think that people have ulterior motives, and they'll put that energy on you, and you really just trying to be a good friend or a good support system to them, and everything turns out around to be like, oh, you're hating on me. And I mean, you know, that's my biggest problem with Scorpios. I mean, I don't really like them altogether. And yeah, so moving right along. Moving on to this obnoxious fire sign from November 22nd to December 21st. My sign, Sagittarius. Yes, we are obnoxious and we blunt, and that's not always a good thing. Well, of course, the obnoxious part is not a good thing, but the being blunt is, we want to always tell you how we feel. Tell you, okay, I'm telling you what it is. And as soon as, you know, y'all do it to us, oh, it's the end of the world, we so defensive, but we still gonna do it to y'all regardless. Like, we will drag y'all and read y'all to filth. Like a Sagittarius, if you want somebody to keep it real with you, a Sagittarius is gonna keep it real with you. Like, we're not gonna care about your feelings, but as soon as you do it to us, it's like we, excuse me, like, who you talking about? Like, calm that one down, baby. Sagittarius is being so blunt. I'm saying this, it's a Sagittarius, whatever. I'm gonna say how I want to say it, okay? They have a bad habit of running over people because of how blunt they are, and it's like to the fact to where, like, okay, I'm gonna say what I want. I'm gonna tell you what it is, and if you don't like it, adios, bye, because you're stupid. But let you tell me something that, like, I could be like, oh, that's a stupid decision you're making. That man that you're with is trash. And it'll think like I'm going off on you. And I'm telling you because I want you to know, because I care about you. But as soon as you tell me, Kalisha, I don't really like that, huh? Excuse me? And that could be the obnoxious part about, you know, Sagittarius. Sagittarius are also known for being impulsive, inconsiderate, loud, you know, just act off of, you know, okay, reactive, basically. Like, if you tell me, basically, if you push me, I'll punch you, and then I'll feel bad for it later. But it's not all Sagittarius. I feel like this is me. I'll feel bad for it later, but then I'm not apologizing. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not coming to admit I'm wrong. It's just not about to happen. You have to come back to me, or friendship is over. It's done. I'm not about to come kiss your butt. I'm not apologizing. Maybe I'll apologize if you apologize to me first, even if I started it. That's just what it is. I'm not apologizing to you. You have to come to me, and that's a toxic trait I have, and I want to do a video on all my toxic traits, by the way. But okay, if I do something wrong, okay, I'll realize maybe later. But I'm not apologizing to you. And I feel like Leos do the same thing. But Leo will maybe apologize. Sagittarius just stubborn, stuck in their ways. And I'm sorry that I'm not apologizing. Because I'm not apologizing because guess what? I did it because you pissed me off. Okay? So maybe it was wrong, but until you apologize for pissing me off, then I'll apologize for the way I reacted. Even though I'm more so in the wrong. Sagittarius, they call us like what is the missionaries, whatever. I'm sorry, I just don't know. I'm not dumb, y'all. I just don't know. We reckless, like I said, impulsive. Like I just wanna book a trip to go to, I don't know, across the world, Fiji. I don't know why I thought about Fiji, but Fiji when tomorrow, and I mean, regular people would be like, "What's wrong with you?" Like, wow. I mean, you have responsibilities. Why just get up and go? And I'm like, whatever, I want to do it. It's real impulsive, and that's kind of toxic because it's just about impulsive with everything. Like, automatically, I wake up. A lot of Sagittarius do this. Like, we wake up and, all right, I'm dead set on this is what I want to do. And then the next day, I'm changing my entire life around because, okay, this is what I want to do this day. And then I'm back and forth because I just want to do everything. I want to conquer the world. I want to see the world. Okay, I'm going to quit my job and I'm going to travel the world. And to me, that would sound like a good idea. And then the next day, I'll be like, damn, should I quit my job? But whatever. Okay, I'm going to go on to this next thing. And that's a bad trait about Sagittarius is also with it being like, okay, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I don't feel like we good at keeping friends. I know for sure I'm not. I have an Aquarius moon. I will have to break me down, so I'm real like closed off and cold. But me being a Sagittarius is all more like outgoing, and but we also, I guess we could kind of be toxic in a way. We could be toxic people. We could automatically feel like we would do something wrong and then people would be against us, and then we'll be like, everybody against me, feel like it's me against the world. Everybody hate me for no reason. I don't understand it. And then it could be because of my actions, but I'll still feel like everybody hate me for nothing. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, everybody have a problem with me. I don't understand why you're mad at me. What you don't like me for? I never did you nothing. And I mean, it could be my fault, but I'm still like, it's like my lines blurred. I don't see what I did. I see that you don't like me, and it's your fault because you don't like me, because I don't remember doing nothing to you. So that's a part, and not taking accountability. I don't know, they say my sign brag a lot. I'm not really a bragger. I guess I do kind of like, I think my sign is like, we are narcissists. We like to talk about ourselves a lot. I'm sorry, I'm going off into a tangent, because Sagittarius is, I don't think I could ever be friends with a Sagittarius, even though I am and I love my sign. I don't think I could be friends with another Sagittarius. I mean, look at Nicki Minaj, look at Nene Leakes. I love Nene Leakes and I love Nicki Minaj, but at the same time, they have so many character flaws. And like I said, it's like, oh, it's me against the world, they all against me. And I mean, never really look at, okay, what did I do to cause this? It's always, the people around me just hate me for no reason. I don't know what's their problem. It's your problem, not mine, because you're mad at me for nothing. I could do something wrong, and they do it a lot. Like, I could do something wrong, I'm not apologizing until you come up to me and be like, I want to squash this. Okay, then we can squash it, and then we can talk about it. But until then, even if I feel and know I'm wrong, I'm not apologizing. And Sagittarius have a lot of toxic traits with that. That's a big toxic trait of mine. I cut off all my friends. I like being alone, but I get real lonely fast. And I just feel like, because if I do something and don't realize I did it or whatever, and like a friend or realize, and I don't care, like, I'd rather block your number and not talk to you no more, rather than talk about it and work it out. Because I mean, it's not worth admitting I'm wrong. And I mean, I have to work on that, but that's what a lot of Sagittarius do. So look deep into yourself. We may think that we're so perfect because we are great people. We're great people, but look into yourself, because you have a lot of character flaws. Move right along. If I have anything to say to this earth sign from December 22nd to January 19th, is to loosen up. Capricorns take everything too serious. And my aunt, I'm telling y'all, my aunt is the literal definition of a Capricorn. She's a Capricorn. Her birthday is January 15th. And it's just, bossy, and I'm not just talking about her, I'm talking about all Capricorns because that's just how y'all are. I'm sorry. Y'all bossy, y'all think y'all know everything, always wanna take over. It's like, all right, you may be doing it this way, but I'm taking over and I'm gonna show you my way. This is me. It's how I want it done. It's they real grounded, and that's why they're not necessarily too good with my sign, because my sign, like I said, is more impulsive. I want to go on a trip tomorrow, and a Capricorn will go off on me and be like, what is wrong with you? You have this day to work, you have bills, why quit your job? Like, are you stupid? They too serious. They take every little thing too serious, and that could kind of like be their downfall. That's why they're not too friendly. That's why they don't really have friends, because everything is just so serious to them. They get offended real easily. They have to be the boss. It's like they have more of a power trip than Leos, because it's like, okay, I'm the boss of this. You gonna listen to me way more than us Scorpios. It's gonna go this way, and this way. I don't care what you have to say. I'm the boss, and that's what made Capricorn such great leaders. My aunt is really smart. She's a great leader, and that's what she do. She'll like take something and just take it over, and will do it herself, because she don't want it done your way. I mean, she want it done. It's her way. She know the right way. She don't feel like explaining it to you. I'm the boss. I'm gonna do it. I know what's right. Capricorns are real strict. They real set in their ways. They not necessarily people to sway their way of thinking, because they don't really look at the fun necessarily part of life. They look at the part of life to where it's like, okay, this have to go this way and this have to go this way. They real big planners. Like everything. If you're looking for somebody to like get your life in order, put out a schedule for you, you'll want a Capricorn, because they not necessarily, even if a Capricorn procrastinates, they still gonna have it written down of how they go procrastinate and still get it done. They're real intelligent people, but this is not to talk about the good part about Capricorns, because y'all have a lot of flaws, and y'all don't think y'all have a lot of flaws, but y'all do. Capricorns have real high standards, and it's real demanding. So like if this don't meet up to my standards, it gotta go. I'm not even wasting my time with it no more. You know, it have to meet up to my expectations. If it don't, I'm either gonna make it or I'm gonna send you going. It's like, I'm not changing my way of thinking, my thought track. I'm not changing the way I do things because of how you may look at it or anybody may look at it. I'm right. I'm the Capricorn. I'm the HBIC. I'm the lead, and I mean, it's really forget what you think. They not too friendly, because like I said, they just too serious. Regardless around friends, like a little joke, they'll take it so serious, and you'll be like, dang, it was a joke, it wasn't that big of a deal. And they'll take it as a big deal and take it too serious, and then you're like, oh, I'm just tired of them, I'm tired of being around them. They take everything to heart. It seems like they're taking everything to heart, but it's just like they take everything so serious. Like with a Capricorn, you either mean what you say or say what you mean. They don't want no in between. They don't want no gray area. It's either this or that, like straightforward. And I mean, that could be a downfall in a lot of situations. They're not really friendly, but honestly, Capricorns are real goal-oriented people. So they would be like executives, bosses, and I mean, they wouldn't really care about being friends, because, okay, I'm telling you what to do. This is how it's gonna go, and period. And you know, that could be their downfall, because they do get quite lonely. They don't. It's like they like being alone, but almost like me, like my sign, like we like, well, I'm not necessarily Sagittarius. I feel like that's more so my Aquarius moon. I love being alone. I don't really like being around people, but at the same time, get lonely real fast. And that's with Capricorns. They'll push everybody away with the way that they act, and then, but also be like, well, they stupid. I don't care if you don't like me, whatever. And that's their toxic traits. So they end up lonely and end up pushing everybody out of their life and be like, oh, well, it's whatever, because they stupid anyways. So yeah, Capricorns have a lot of flaws. I'm not really getting into that all the way, because I need to end this video. I'm about to be late for work. But yeah, so moving on. Okay, 2 more signs left. Okay, this air sign from January 20th to February 18th is very egotistical. Aquariuses really feel like I'm the revolutionary. I'm the first to do this. Everybody's copying off of me. I started this. I did it first. Ray J. No, Ray just said I hit it first, but whatever. I did it first. I know what's right, and I mean, you're kind of beneath me, but not necessarily in that way, because Aquariuses are really friendly, but they turn people off with their personality sometimes because they don't realize that they have so many character flaws. Like, they think that they so much, think that they're so great, and think that they're the first to do everything. Like, they think they Albert Einstein. Like, if Aquarius have hair like this, and I go by them months, a year later, and then I have hair like this, oh, I'm the first to do it. You're trying to be like me. Oh, I'm the first to do it. Oh, look at you trying to be like me. And it's like, what? Like, girl, I don't even remember you having your hair like this, but okay, whatever. Aquarius is like to argue, kind of, but they just, to be honest, Aquarius are sweet people, and it's hard to really be mad at them, but at the same time, they do kind of get on your nerves because they like to argue a lot. They're real stubborn and set in their ways. It's to a point where they think that they know everything. So if you go try to argue with an Aquarius, they go argue you down. It don't matter. You better have your facts to back it up. Like, if you argue with an Aquarius, they can say the sky is purple. They go argue you down. Argue you down. It don't matter. You better have facts to back it up. You could walk outside and make them look up, and they could be like, still, that's how you see it. Go through this. You're gonna have to have articles, a scientist to prove that they're wrong, because they always think that they're right. To say they're so unique and really friendly, and they genuinely care about others. I know I'm not supposed to be talking good about them, but I kind of like Aquarius. I don't know. To say that they also real self-absorbed. It's like, look at my house, look at my clothes, look at my hair, look at this, look at my nails, look at everything. And it's like they go off on a tangent and talk about themselves all day, and not realize that they only talk about themselves. And like, you just like damn, like, you've been talking about yourself all day. And if you tell them something about it, it's like, oh, you must have a problem with me, oh, you must not like me. And it's like, no, like, I mean, I like you, you're cool people, but that's enough. Like, we don't have to talk about you all day. We can talk about something else. Like, it's enough. And I feel like I kind of got that trait also. So, but that's Aquarius is, to me, I don't know. Other people may feel like they have more toxic traits. I just feel like that they think, they don't necessarily see that they're wrong, because they're good people and they know they're good people, but they have a lot of character flaws that they don't see, which is toxic about them. So yeah, I don't really have too much bad to say about Aquarius. Y'all are a rare sign anyways. So, okay, this last and final water sign from February 19th to March 20th are the P word. I don't like to say that word. Cowards, kind of not at all in the top of my favorite signs. Probably kind of low at the bottom. Pisces run from reality. Pisces also have addictive personalities, so watch out if your Pisces don't really try too much stuff, because y'all are known to like not necessarily, because I mean, anybody can become a drug addict. Like, I feel like I have an addictive personality, kind of, almost. Not necessarily, kind of, I don't know. But Pisces will get addicted to anything if that's fueling them to run away from reality, run away from their problems. Pisces could do you so wrong and dirty, and unlike Sagittarius, we know we'll realize that we did y'all dirty, but still be like, oh well, whatever, I'm just not gonna talk to you no more, I don't care, I'm done with you, like, set in our ways. And Pisces would see that they done something wrong, see that somebody mad at them, and run from reality. Like, they don't want to face confrontation, they don't want people to be mad at them, they don't want to be in the center of drama, because they can't take it. They don't necessarily have a backbone. Not all Pisces, but a lot of them, they kind of just they would rather not deal with admitting that they're wrong. They wouldn't want to be in the center of no type of mess or nothing like that. Like, they could start it And that's what they do, actually. That's why I don't like them a lot, too. They'll start mess. They'll go and plant seeds in everybody and start mess. And then when it's time for everybody to fight, y'all like, oh, well, this person told me this, or this person told me that. And that person that started all the drama is nowhere to be found. They running from it. They're not taking no accountability for them actually starting the problems. And it's like they really find any way to cop out. And I just can't stand people like that. Like, Pisces, sis. I gotta learn the plurals for signs because y'all, I'm sure I sound dumb, but they really go with the flow type of people. Kind of go with the flow. It's like they go with the flow because they want to be in the background once they start up drama because they love drama. Pisces are more sort of people that throw the rock and hide their hands. Because they want to start drama. Like, okay, you could be like, oh, I don't like Tiffany here. They'll go back to Tiffany and be like, Kalisha said you fat, ugly, she don't like your hair, your bald head, and your mama dumb. And then once that person is like, oh, for real, and start reading me the filth because they think that I said everything that Pisces told them, that Pisces gonna run back to me and tell me everything that they said. And then when it's time for me and them to fight, like we fighting and not even realizing that the Pisces set that up. And then when it's time to confront and we be like, oh, well, I didn't say this, or they'll be like, I didn't say that. The Pisces is nowhere to be found. Like, they just left because they're not trying to take accountability that they started it, because they don't have a backbone and they can't be like, oh yeah, I started it. They can't take accountability, and they're not necessarily good people. Not all Pisces, because I'm sure they have a lot of Pisces that are good people, but that's just big character flaws that y'all have. With that being said, Pisces are manipulative. I mean, that's very manipulative. And they tug at your emotions because, like I said, they're not necessarily strong people. The Pisces are either necessarily kind of like the messy friend that don't fight, but it's always causing drama, but you're not realizing that friend is the reason why you always fighting. Like, I'm always fighting behind this friend, mess that the friend didn't start it, but I'm not even realizing, like, that person is my major downfall because they always setting it up for me to fight, me to be beefing with somebody, you know. And once it gets time to realize that, it's like they going with doing. They real, like I said, emotional. They'll tug at you and be like, if you find them, because like I said, they like to hide, cop out, they'll block you, they'll try to miss school. They'll be the type to want to change schools after starting a fight, starting the whole school to fight, and then change schools because they don't want to deal with what they done started after they did it, but they get a kick out of doing it. After that, like, say if you actually find them to confront them, they'll start crying. They'll do anything in their power to make you not be mad at them no more. You know, they'll break down. It's like they find ways to cop out. They're like good at manipulating emotionally, kind of like a Cancer, but it's like they're worse than a Cancer because they'll manipulate you emotionally to be like, all right, I understand why she did this, you know. She went through a lot at home, which they may even be lying, but just any way to get out of a situation, they'll do it. So it'll be like, oh, well, they started this drama, but you know, I'm not gonna be mad at this Pisces because you know what, they're going through this at home. I understand. I mean, your dog just died. Like, you've been having a dog since you was 2. I mean, I get it. Don't do it again. And then they'll do it again, and then we'll run and hide, and then find another way to try to cop out. So Pisces, y'all not necessarily good people. I don't want to read y'all the filth. Not all Pisces, like I said, if y'all don't believe in astrology, why y'all here? And I mean, that's just the character flaws, bad traits about each sign. Some signs I didn't really get into that bad. Sometimes I drug. I'm sorry. But this video is already long enough. Love y'all. I'm late for work. I did this for y'all. And I have a lot of new videos coming. I also want to rank my favorite and least favorite zodiac signs, and I have a lot of stuff coming, so leave me some suggestions down below. Don't forget, like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. It really helped me a lot. I really love y'all, and more videos coming. Trust and believe, sweet babies. And I'm late for work for y'all, so trust and believe. Y'all know I love y'all, period. See y'all in the next video. Bye.